hit the spot.
We're back in the alleyway with the bricks all around us because Supreme kicked us out until fall winter 25. But don't you guys worry, because today we're back with another installment of Sleeper Streetwear of the Week. 4 drops y'all might not know about. We got collaborations, we got some sneakers, we got some drops that are mostly sold out, unfortunately. So if you guys love staying up to date on all the latest Supreme and other streetwear related content, be sure to hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the noti bell so you can get updated every single time I post and go live. It really does help out the channel, and we are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. I cannot believe that. So sit down, kick your feet up, and lock in. We're gonna get right into it. Got to give a major shout out to hypebeast.com for the 8 drops you don't want to miss this week. You know, they've helped me out so many times in the past. So W to Hypebeast. I wanted to check out this drop first. Dickies X Mastermind Japan Fall Winter 25. They're at it again. FW25, it's here, folks. It's late July. That's early enough. Let's send it. This capsule reimagines Dickies staples. And we're not talking paper here, folks. We're talking clean, classic clothing like work pants, chore jackets with Mastermind's signature skull motif, a dark color palette, and elevated materials offering a bold mix of function and rebellion across matching sets, jerseys, and more. This collaboration, unfortunately, is mostly sold out right now, but we're still going to look through it. There are a few pieces left on Mastermind's website. Fit here, very in style. It's like classic Dickies workwear with the Japanese touch. The Mastermind motifs, as it said, look really good. You get embroidery on the pockets, a tab on the Mastermind jersey right here, which looks sick. And the Dickies work pants are awesome. Like, they have this sheen, bright, iridescent look to them. Maybe that's just the light there, but they're not just this one solid color. On the back side, you can see there's that skull motif, and I love the way they've done this. Truly another example of business in the front, party in the back. We love to see it. Get the Dickies logo on the corner there. Kind of hard to see. Maybe zoomed in a bit. Got some laces as well. And then all the same stuff right here. Just another angle of it. And then we got the black collection. And of course, all the black and white stuff sold out from Japan because it's Japanese fashion. Of course, black's gonna sell out first. But the skull and crossbones Dickies look sick. I don't think the shoes are a part of the collab. Maybe they were. I don't know. We also have this cool ass gray sweatsuit. Like, look at this thing, man. Clean loungewear, very dope. Faded aesthetic, and it wasn't that expensive. Some of these pieces, especially with how the yen is trading to the USD, very affordable. You might be able to easily scoop some of this stuff up. Hit up Michael Taylor if he's in the comments. I know he's over there in Japan. Nihon, as they call it. This would be the perfect gateway for me to get into workwear if I didn't already have a few pieces here and there. I don't have a ton, but I love the streetwear vibe to it. Like, it's not just workwear being worn as streetwear. It is truly a blend of both of them. Even the cuts are a bit more fashion forward, you might say. It's not going to be for everyone if you don't love skull and crossbones, but I don't know who doesn't. Like, I'd be a pirate any day of the week, man. Screw it. I would quit my job instantly. Dickies Mastermind on the pants. Fit's looking dope. I think the shorts and the sweatshirt works here. He's pulling it off. And then we can go over here to mastermindtokyo.com and check it out. I'm almost certain this is an exclusive to Japan, but you do have 3 items still in stock, with the duck jacket at 33,000 yen, which comes out to 225 USD. All things considered, not horrible. Some additional pics, and the sizes left are small and large. I believe this means out of stock. Yeah, I don't have translation turned on, but not in stock for those ones. We have the duck pants, 27,000 yen, only 184 USD. Basically a steal. These only have a medium and an extra large in stock. You can see the size chart there. I'd recommend pulling this into a browser that you can do translations, get that translated. Unless you speak Japanese, then you're fine. Of course, the jeans look dope. Dickies workwear with that Mastermind hit. And last but not least, the duck shorts, only 23,000 yen. Absolute steal, 157 USD. And I think this is a pair of shorts that's worth it compared to what Supreme does. You got the collab, you got Japan, you got cool laces, you got Dickies. I also have this exact pair of shorts that are not collab, and they're a little bit lighter, I'll say that. And I did pick them up from a thrift store, and they were like $5. So are they 30 times better? That's up for you to decide. Then of course, the rest of the items are here. I would show you guys closer up product pics, but these are all sold out. So you can browse through them if you like. Jerseys are only 10,000 yen, which is like, I think 67 bucks. Not crazy at all. So you might be able to pick this stuff up from Japanese eBay or Yahoo auctions. And I recommend if you need to shop from those websites, you can use sites like buye.jp, which is a Japanese proxy service that allows you to basically shop on websites that do not ship internationally. The company will purchase an item for you on a site like Mercari, Yahoo Auctions, Japan, and proxy it for you. It's usually not that expensive, and I know there are creator codes and various discounts to use these sites. I've used from Japan in the past. Actually purchased my Type R wheels for my Honda Civic. I had to grab the Honda Civic Type R wheels because it was from a car that wasn't sold in the US. Long story short, there's options for y'all if you so choose. Next up, returning back to the Hypebeast article, we have Antisocial Social Club teaming up yet again with Goodyear, which I thought was dope, for a motorsports inspired capsule with racing graphics, country flags, and track ready accessories. Now that has me interested. I've never copped from ASSC before, but I've always thought they were pretty cool, and I'm glad they're still around. Like, they have that iconic logo that continues to get ripped off and people make parody logos of all the time. So it's cool they're still around. I know they've had problems in the past with shipping. I have no idea what their service is like at all, their quality, anything like that, but I do know the owner is a big racing fan and actually has sponsored the Good Smile Racing Japanese Super GT team, Hatsune Miku car, which is my favorite car for obvious reasons. Always thought that was cool. Let's take a look at these pics. We have a number of them to go through. 41 pictures to be exact. You can see some of the pieces hanging up in the back with all the country flags, Goodyear, you got the blimp, you got tires. Never rocked with the Goodyear tires myself. More of a Michelin man these days. Make that a little bigger there for the big old blimp. Looks like a real photo shoot they're doing here, which is pretty cool to see that. You got some control panels. I don't know what's happening here. Are they mixing music? Is this printing something? It looks like this is up in the balloon. Gotta be. Yeah, that's the display of the side of the blimp. That is super neat. You have this shirt here with the tire from a race car. That's a dope tee. Goodyear Antisocial Social Club. Kind of a tongue twister. Social. This one's showing like a Formula car, open wheel. That's neat. Cool to see that. Racing. Got the wheels there in the background. Goodyear Racing. So far, none of the tees are must comps, but still pretty cool. Where's the American flag though? Question mark. Okay, fair enough. Pink hoodie here is kind of nice. Very clean design, fairly simple. This is a zip up jacket with the flags, Goodyear, Formula shirt underneath. Hat looks kind of clean. If I didn't have 45 hats, maybe I'd consider it. All right, here's the product pictures. We have the zip up, ASSC, Goodyear Racing, flag embroidery, dope. Ooh, catch the feeling. That looks like a Formula One shot. What is that? It looks vintage. Could be Monaco. You got the walls there. That's cool as hell. Ooh, on the tee as well. Couple colors. Nice. Where are these track ready accessories they were talking about? We're 24 out of 40 right now. Blimp tee. Okay. There's that. I know ASSC has one of my favorite collabs of all time. Their Undefeated and Formula One triple collab is still goated in my opinion, and I want to eventually cop something from that drop that came out in 2020, I think. Okay, here we go. Ashtray. That is good. That is track ready, especially in the 80s, especially in the 90s when the cigarette brands were still popping off. We got the mechanics gloves. Okay, that's fairly track ready. Got the dial touch technology, but not extraordinary. The cap looks better. It's got that thin lace on the front. What is that lace called? What does it do? I've had hats that have it. What is the history behind that lace? I bet Garbage Day Production would know exactly what this lace does. For some reason, I just feel like he would. Not as cool as a Pirelli hat. Not gonna lie, I am biased though. Keyring, okay. Keyring, what's the last one? A lighter. Okay, track ready accessories might have been exaggerating, but there is the drop. It's coming out July 26th, this Saturday, on their website. Prices range from $20 to $125, and here's their site. Check it out. They also have a SS25 sale, so they got some discounted items here. Check out ASSC. All right, guys, we have a new BAPE collaboration. I feel like every week we get one. This time, Clot and BAPE are teaming up for some sort of a anniversary collection. I don't know. They're dropping new BAPE stuff. Does it really matter? We're getting new clothes, and it looks fairly sick, including some new Bapestas. This is exclusively available at Juice Store, which I think is like a Clot brand. I'm not sure, but Juice carries all of the Clot exclusive stuff. Pretty dope drop, nothing out of this world insane, but you can see the price range information here in Hong Kong dollars. It's also going to be available on July 26th, juicestore.com, and let's take some close-up pictures of all these items here. Here's the collaboration overview with the 2 caps, 2 t-shirts, and the 2 pairs of Bapestas. A nice close-up of the BAPE head by Bathing Ape. Hats appear to be sort of a nylon mesh, like kind of that foamy material, not super hard canvas. Don't know how I feel about that, but they are different. One is the Bapesta, and this is the Clotsta for the no colors, and that's kind of funny to say, Clotsta. And there you go with the 2 tees. Not a huge collection. They're dropping some items. They're teaming up. Clot, BAPE, definitely not for everyone, but some people absolutely love it. I think the highlight for me would be the sneakers. I would probably pick, it's tough. I think I would wear the gray ones a little bit more, but these are a bit more iconic. To be quite honest, I'm not huge on the digital camo mixed with these tiger stripes. I don't think it works super well. I would rather have all digital camo or all of these like angular stripes they have going on here, these strokes. I do see what they're going for, and I think it looks premium. The shoes look good. I'm glad the Nike lawsuit is over and we can get Bapestas again, even though I've never had a pair. I like that they're out there. I like people can get them, and it's cool to see just BAPE coming out in 2025. I don't know what it is. It's just iconic. And even though I'm not huge on this collab, maybe you are. Had to do some sneaker news. Don't know why I picked these, but I've been eyeing a pair of these New Balance 1906 loafers, and the khaki colorway is coming out in a couple days. Not sure if I want this exact colorway, but I was just looking at my wardrobe the other day and was like, man, I'm wearing all these nicer clothes, which for me just means collared shirts and like not completely graphic out of my mind, streetwear box logos, going crazy, jerseys all the time. I'm wearing like a flannel. Now I'm like, well, where's the mule? I feel like I definitely want to get a pair. Full price is tough at $160, but I do think these are pretty slick and definitely take that Unk summer to the fullest extent, which I believe will continue on into the fall winter. I'm thinking we're going to be unked out for a while, guys. Maybe you can get yourself a pair of these loafers, releasing July 30th, which is next week on Wednesday. So you got some time, and then there's some raffles. I don't think this will be super hard to get, and there's plenty of other colorways coming out. Like this is the tan colorway that's also coming out along with the khaki. I might like these a little bit more, to be honest. And I think getting yourself a pair of non-collaboration versions, just the regular New Balances, is a way to save money. I know they've done some collabs like with Jajound, which of course always raises that price through the roof. Now, one last drop before we get out of here. It's true, folks. Yes, Krispy Kreme and Crocs have teamed up for a pair of the classic clog in this consumerism-laden, collaboration-driven postmodern world. Of course we're getting Krispy Kreme donuts mixed with Crocs. Why wouldn't we? I love donuts. I am going to be spending $80 to show you that I love them. I mean, look at the box. All jokes aside, I love the run Crocs has been on, even if it's goofy and absurd. We've really came full circle. Growing up, Crocs were a complete joke, and to a lot of people, they still are, but they've been going absolutely crazy with collaborations, and I think people just enjoy wearing them. I think once you put them on feet, people stopped caring what they looked like, and now what they look like is cool. It's fine, and now we can have crazy accessories in the front of it. The giblets and the bedazzling is a similar vein to the Labubu stuff we're seeing now with people styling their bags. I think that's part of it, and the fact that they pull no punches, they get the brands to officially collaborate. You get people that are outside of the sneaker world going for this stuff because they're just big donut fans. So I'm sure Crocs has been doing amazing for the past like 2-3 years. I'd love to see their financials. I have no idea who owns them or if they're publicly traded or anything like that, but you can get these August 5th. So coming up in a week or two, that'll be in 2 weeks on Tuesday. Krispy Kreme, hit them up, follow them on Instagram, spam them for a free pair of shoes, whatever you want to do. We got spicy content here. I have no idea what's going on, but those are all the drops of the week. Well, there it is, folks. Another installment of Sleeper Streetwear of the Week. What did you think of all the drops I covered today? Are you glazing the Crocs classic clogs? Mayhaps you're dressing up in the New Balance 1906 loafers. Going over to Japan with the Clot BAPE collab, or Mastermind Dickies. That one was pretty dope. I wish it wasn't sold out. Or maybe you're gonna join the dark side, the winning side, however, of racing / motorsport fandom and cop something from Antisocial Social Club x Goodyear and be pimping on a blimp in the Big 2-5. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Comment down below what brands you want me to cover next week, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.